So we had started 4.3, question number 1, draw the graph of each of the following linear equations in two variables. That day I could not tell you about the questions to be done. Kindly mark, we are doing first 5 questions and the 7th question. Question 6th and 8th are deleted from the exercise. So first question is a simple question. You've been given a linear equation, you have to draw the graph. And in order to draw the graph, the first thing you want to do is you want to find out at least 3 solutions for the given linear equation, at least 3. You can draw the graph with 2 also. 3 makes just helps us ensure that the graph is correct. In case the 3 answers that you have obtained, one of them is not falling in the same straight path, you would know that there is a mistake. So as for the first question, I think we had already solved the answer, and Taranpreet was asking that whether or not we want to show the work to find out these answers. So I mentioned that since this is a very simple equation, you can calculate the solutions like without writing anything. So I have just made the table of values and I've shown that if I take the value of x equals to 0, what's the corresponding value of y I have obtained. Now, based on this table of values or the values shown here, where you write down x equals to 0 implies y equals to 0. You can write down the solutions that you have. So I'm going to write down from here, from the table of values, and I'm going to name these as points so that it's convenient for me to draw it or show it on the graph. So the first point that I have is A 0, 4. Then the next one is B 2, 2. And the third one is C 4, 0. Once you have obtained these 3 solutions, you want to plot these on the graph. So you can draw the graph. If you haven't done already, please draw the coordinate axis on your graph sheet and then start plotting these points. So A 0, 4. This will be on y-axis. Then we have B 2, 2. And then finally C is 4, 0. You can draw a line and then you can so you can just use your ruler and place it along these points and see if all of them fall in the same straight line, and then you will know that yes, your work is correct. And I'll just do it. You want to draw a line, not a line segment. Please mark. Line draw karni hai. Please show the arrows on both ends and write down the equation given to you alongside the line that you have drawn. So x plus y equals to 4. This line is the graph for the given linear equation. अब इसके साथ parallel, what can be asked? Find the area or show the area that's bound by the line given by this linear equation. That's AC. Line AC is the line given by the linear equation. And the area bound by this line and x-axis and y-axis or the coordinate axis. So this is the triangular region bound by these 3, the coordinate axis and the line. And they could also ask you to find out the area. Then you can find out the area for this triangle AOC, using half base height, because the coordinate axes are mutually perpendicular to each other.
Ma'am, please admit Jasleen.
I don't have her in the waiting room. There is just one person showing as Zoom user. I'm not sure if it's her. Could you please ask her if she's entering with her own name? Is it done? If you're drawing the graph side by side, let me know.
Ma'am, it is done.
Okay, start calculating the solution for your next question. Next part. The next part that we have is x minus y equals to 2. So for this one, let's show some work if you want. Let's find out the values. So for this one also, you can quickly find out the answer directly, like without writing anything. But I'm just going to show you, show some work so that in case, like let's take x equals to 2. Then my equation will be 2 minus y equals to 2. From here, y comes out to be 0. Then I can take x equals to 0, which will mean we
Ma'am,
have,
can we use negatives here?
of course, you can use negative values. So y comes out to be minus 2. That's my second pair, 0, minus 2. And then you can use, let's use a negative value. If we use, say, minus 2, then we have minus 2 minus y equals to 2. Then y will be minus 4. These are the three solutions. I'm going to name them as A, B, C. A, the first answer can be taken as 2, 0. Be careful when you write down the points. When you write down these pairs of the solutions, the pairs of values of x and y in the form of points, आप ordered pair की form में जब इसको लिखोगे, just be a little cautious that you're writing them correctly. The values have been written in the correct order. पहले x की value हो, फिर y की value हो. Sometimes the table is made the opposite way. You use a value of y sometimes, like it depends on the person. Y ऊपर लिख दिया और x ऊपर लिख दिया, और इससे अगर आप points बनाओगे तो वो गलत बन जाएंगे. If you take this as the first value and the second row as the second value, then your coordinate points will have wrong values. So plotting गलत हो जाएगी. Just be a little conscious. All right, let's show these. We don't need a scale. I think we can do it directly. So let's mark the points. And then you can draw a line passing through these 3 points, which will the graph. So the equation for which this graph is x minus y equals to 2. I hope everyone is clear how we are drawing the graph for the given linear equation. Anyone who has questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, the next two questions are, one of them is very simple, y equals to 3x. And then the last one is a linear equation which contains a constant. I'm going to do the fourth part with you, and I'm asking you to do third part yourself. So this will be your homework. Try this yourself. And let's do the fourth part. 3 equals to 2x plus y. Let's first of all find out the solution for these. So I'm going to make a table of values. Up to you again, whether you want to put x, find y, or you want to put y and then find out x. I'm going to write y as 3 minus 2x. Is that correct? Just to simplify my work, every time I won't have to
Yes,
deal
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
so that I don't have to deal with this given equation every time. I have rewritten it so that my simplification becomes easier. So I will only have to put the value of x on RHS, and simplifying the RHS, I will get the corresponding value of y. So first value I'm choosing is x equals to 0. This will give me y equals to 3 minus 2 multiplied by 0, which is 3. So the first pair is 0, 3. I can write down the name of the point as A03. Let's take a suitable value for x again. X equals to 1, y will be equal to 3 minus 2 multiplied with 1. The answer will be 1. So the pair is 1, 1. Let's give the second pair the name B, point B. Then third value can be taken as, say, minus 1. Then y will be 3 minus 2 into minus 1. This will be 5. The third solution is C, minus 1 comma 5. Let's draw the graph for this. And then the plotting. A is 0, 3. Can anyone tell me where would this point be?
At 3.
On positive y-axis.
On positive y-axis. Over here, this will be A, 0, 3. Then the next point is B, 1, 1. Now, I'm not showing those dotted lines. You can directly do it this way. Then we have minus 1 and 5. So minus 1 and 5 will be here. See, this will be C. And then you can try to join these in a line. Maybe because of me not having a graph sheet, they are not looking in the same straight line. So maybe just see if they are falling in the same straight line. Those who are working with the graph sheet. I could change the background, maybe that would help.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you have plotted -1, 5 wrong.
Yes. Wait a minute. It will be above, it will be in the second quadrant. That's correct. It will be in the second quadrant. Thank you. Now they fall in the same straight line and you can draw a line. That actually, my mistake helped show you what could, like, using 3 points always helps you know whether or not you've plotted it correctly in case your third point is not falling in the same straight path. Because if you just draw two, there will always be a line which will pass through those points. But the third point will help you identify. And the thing is, it doesn't actually make it 100% sure कि आपका answer correct है, but just like it is close to being correct, provided that you are working out your values correctly. That's it. So you can write down the equation of the linear equation given to you. 3 equals to 2x plus y, the original form. I'm writing my linear equation next to the line that I have drawn. Okay, if you have done this, let me know. We will take up the next question then. If anyone's making the graph.
Ma'am, wait.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
I would like you to turn to page number 71 and just observe 3 points indicated there. You can just mark those. There are a few observations given in your textbook after they have taken an example and shown how the graph can be done. The first point is every point whose coordinates satisfy the equation lie on the line. So the line which represents the graph of the given linear equation. तो हमारे पास अगर कोई point है on the Cartesian plane जिसके coordinates अगर हम अपनी equation में put करते हैं, for example looking at this particular question, अगर हम इस क्वेश्चन की बात करें तो इस क्वेश्चन में अगर हम कोई भी ऐसा पॉइंट पिक करें फ्रॉम आवर कार्टेशियन प्लेन जिसकी वैल्यू हमारी इक्वेशन को सैटिस्फाई कर दे. फॉर एग्जांपल यू कुड टेक द वैल्यू say 3 and -1. Does that satisfy? Please check your graph and help me find out a point which will satisfy our coordinate just the equations. Can anyone tell me who's Daljit Kaur? So if I had taken, let's say, if I had taken -2 as x and y as 7, if I had taken x as -2 and y as 7, that means if you could just check on your own, मैंने point pick किया है. Although I have calculated this point by looking at my linear equation, I have deliberately taken this point. So if there is a point जिसकी values will give me like a pair of values for x and y, if I use these values in my linear equation given here, the linear equation given to me here is 3 equals to 2x plus y. So if I use these values in this equation from my point, whether these values satisfy my equation or not. You can check. The RHS comes out to be equal to left hand side. So that means the values of x and y obtained from this point satisfy my linear equation. So this point will actually be showing or giving me a solution of the linear equation. And this point lies on the graph of this equation that I have drawn. And you can see right here, this point represents a point on the line. The next two observations are actually based on this result कि अगर हमारे पास कोऑर्डिनेट प्लेन में से कोई एक पॉइंट ऐसा मिल जाए जिसकी वैल्यूज मेरी इक्वेशन को सैटिस्फाई करती हैं, तो वो पॉइंट ग्राफ पे लाई करेगा. ग्राफ हमारा क्या है? द लाइन दैट वी हैव ऑब्टेन्ड बाय प्लॉटिंग 2 or 3 सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ द लीनियर इक्वेशंस ऑलरेडी. तो ये पॉइंट की वैल्यूज हमारी इक्वेशन को सैटिस्फाई कर रही हैं, तो ये पॉइंट हमारे ग्राफ पे कहीं ना कहीं जरूर मिलेगा, इस लाइन के ऊपर कहीं ना कहीं जरूर मिलेगा. एंड द सेकेंड थिंग इज, अगर इसी को हम अगर नेगेटिव वे में बोलें, कोई ऐसा पॉइंट जिसकी वैल्यूज इक्वेशन को सैटिस्फाई नहीं करती, तो वो पॉइंट ग्राफ पे लाई नहीं करेगा. कीपिंग दैट इन माइंड, लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द नेक्स्ट 2 पॉइंट्स. Every point on the line gives a solution of the equation. तो आपकी जो ग्राफ आपने प्लॉट किया है उसके ऊपर आप कोई भी पॉइंट मार्क करो और उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग रीड द वैल्यूज ऑफ x and y फ्रॉम योर ग्राफ. आई थिंक यू ऑल नो हाउ टू डू दैट. कि अगर आप अपने ग्राफ पे कोई पॉइंट प्लॉट करते हो, कोई भी पॉइंट मार्क करते हो, एंड यू कैन रीड द वैल्यूज कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग फॉर x and y. लेट्स से इफ आई मार्क दिस पॉइंट, कैन यू टेल मी द कोऑर्डिनेट्स फॉर दिस?
-2, 7.
No, this one. The one in the 4th quadrant.
3, -2.
3 minus 2.
3, -2, right?
3, -2.
So if we have a point lying on the line, अब ये point मैंने उठाया है line से, and if I check, it should satisfy my linear equation. I'm not sure. You could check your graph sheet if I have taken the correct point, if it actually is on the line that you have drawn. The graph that you have drawn on your sheets, do you have point 3, -2 lying on that line? What I've done is, okay, let me just take you back. What I have done is, I just marked the point randomly on the line. मैंने randomly कोई point mark कर दिया, आप कहीं पे भी कर सकते हो. और फिर मैंने उस point के coordinates identify किए हैं by looking at the value for the x and the y value. ये किया है मैंने. आप randomly कहीं पे भी ले सकते हो point. In between A, B, between A and C, maybe you can extend this line and you can take a point, and if you take the reading for that point, आपको एक x की value मिलेगी और y की value मिलेगी. Those values, the pair will satisfy the linear equation that you have here. Let me know if it's happening here. The value that I have marked here, it might not be 3, -2.
3 minus 3.
Saloni beta, you were not audible. Could you please speak a bit louder?
Ma'am,
3,
it's not
minus
there.
3.
3, -3. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have 3, -3, and this value, if used in our equation, will satisfy our linear equation. Like if I had to just conclude this or tell you what the inference is, it simply means कि अगर हमारे पास कोई linear equation है, उसके जितने भी solutions possible हैं, and we know that there are infinitely many solutions possible, जितने भी solutions possible हैं, वो सारे के सारे उसके graph पे lie करेंगे. लेकिन हम infinitely many points plot नहीं करते, we only do 2 or 3, and हम उन 3 पॉइंट से अगर लाइन ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, उस लाइन पे लाई करने वाले जितने भी पॉइंट्स हम आइडेंटिफाई कर लें, from the graph given here, the line that you have drawn, if you can identify 2 or 3 more points, आप randomly कोई point mark करके उसकी reading ले लो from your graph sheet. I hope you are all aware how you read the values of x and y from a point on your linear graph. This is something you did last year. So you can mark a point on the line and you can see that whether that answer will satisfy your linear equation or not. It must. अगर कोई solution है तो वो line पे lie करेगा, और अगर कोई point line से हम pick करते हैं तो वो हमारी equation का solution बनेगा. This is what they are trying to say. और अगर कोई ऐसा point है जो line के बाहर lie कर रहा है, वो इस equation का solution नहीं बनेगा. सेम थिंग, अगर इस कोई ऐसा पेयर है जो इस इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई नहीं करता, तो वो हमारी लाइन पे भी लाई नहीं करेगा. इट विल बी समवेयर आउटसाइड द लाइन. Question number 2. Give the equation of two lines passing through the given point. You have been given a point 2,14. How many more such lines are there and why? There is also an example similar to this. You have to write down an equation on your own, which will have this pair of values as its solution. So the point given to us is 2, minus 14. This means x is 2 and y is 14. So you can make an equation for which these two will actually form a pair of solution. So I can write down that x plus y is 16. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a linear
Yes, ma'am.
equation in two variables, right? This is a linear equation in two variables, and I have written this in such a way that if I use x as 2 and y as 14, my left hand side will be equal to right hand side. Another way to do this is if I can write down 7 times x equals to y. This is another linear equation which will have the pair of values given to me as its solution. Can you form another one?
2x plus y equals to 18.
2x plus y equals to 18. 2x will be 4, and then 14 added to it will give you 18. So you can just use these values and form an equation on your own. Now, I have made two. One of them has been given to me by Saloni. And can you think of the number of lines or number of linear equations which will have this point as its solution? I've written 3, like by trial and error, I think you can obtain many more. So what should be the answer for this? How many more such lines are there?
Infinite.
Infinitely many lines are possible. And why do you think it's happening? Simply stating, there can be infinite combinations of two variables, x and y, which will have this as a solution. बहुत सारे combinations बन सकते हैं. Isn't that correct? Like you could write 5x equals to y minus 4. This will also be a linear equation for which 2, 14 becomes a solution. You can keep writing as many combinations as possible. हम linear equation बना कैसे रहे हैं? We are thinking of a combination for x and y so that if we use these values in that linear equation, the answer or the equation is satisfied. So You have to give equation of two lines passing through this point. You can write any two equations from here. You don't have to show your work. You can simply write down the equation, and then further you can answer how many more such lines are possible and why. Let's write down the answer. You can make many more. Now, the reason that I have given to you is speaking algebraically, like there can be infinite combinations of the variables x and y, for which if we use this pair of values, the equation will be satisfied. In general, अगर हम geometrically बात करें, simply बात करें, you have been given 1 point and you are aware अगर आपके पास एक point हो उसमें से आप कितनी lines draw कर सकते हो. For example, center of the circle, how many lines can you draw which will pass through the center?
Infinite.
So there
Infinitely
is
many.
just 1 point and there are going to be infinitely many lines which will pass through that point. And if we can identify what are the equations of those lines, we will have infinitely many equations. That's geometrically speaking. Algebraically, you can make combinations of x and y, which will have this as its solution. Otherwise, अगर आप geometrically देखो, आपको ये बात वैसे ही पता होगी कि अगर हम एक point draw करते हैं उसमें से कितनी सारी lines pass कर सकती हैं. So if there is a point given to you, there are infinitely many lines which pass through that. And if you are given 2 points, how many lines will pass through that?
One unique line.
That's correct. There's a unique line which passes through 2 given points. That's it. I think this explains why it will happen, why we will have infinitely many lines. This covers everything, whatever we are trying to say here. The next question that you have is, if a point lies on the graph of the equation, find the value of the missing coefficient. There is a linear equation, two variables given to you in which the coefficient of x is missing. Along with the equation, you have been given one solution of the equation. So how do we know this point acts as a solution? Because they are saying that this point lies on the graph. So if there is a point which lies on the graph of a linear equation, it would mean that the values obtained from this pair for x and y will act as a solution for this linear equation. We can use x as 3 and y equals to 4 in the linear equation given to us, and then we can find out the value for a. You just need to write down one line while you're solving this question that the point is a solution means the pair of values you obtain from here will act as a solution of the equation. So 3, 4 lies on graph of the given equation. This means the values of x and y that you obtain, x as 2 and y equal, sorry, x as 3 and y equals to 2, 4. Is a solution of given linear equation. And then you can just use the values and solve. This question is similar to the last question of your previous exercise, where you were given that a pair of values acts as a solution of the linear equation. You use the pair as such. Right now, they are not giving the pair to you. They are giving that there is a point which lies on the graph. So you can conclude that the values you obtain from here will be a solution.